Okay, we should be pretty much set up now, I believe. And we are live. That's always wonderful. I actually don't have the chat up. I should probably have the chat up. Let's not kill ourselves, though. So we are, of course, with this live stream, or if you're watching this after the stream and you're watching just the video, we are going for a world record chase for the starting room challenge on the Giant on Black Ops 3. We might perform a little bit worse since we are playing live. It does make it a little bit more distracting. We will still continue to try and do our best. I've actually never really done a world record chase before, so this is a first. You can see that starting at the stream, we are on round 4. We did the first 3 rounds. Hey, Nocturnal, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much, man. I'm glad I've been able to help entertain you, and that you've been enjoying the videos. I can't remember if I changed the channel description to show the correct stream times now, but thank you so much for checking out the stream, though. I did actually change the way that I have my setup for my stream as well, so we'll see how optimal that is. And we are streaming live on Facebook as well. I just don't have the Facebook view count up anymore, since that is like our lowest population streaming platform. Kind of like Twitch and Facebook both, but I like to have Twitch there just to see it. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day, though. Once you get into the higher rounds... Sorry, my voice is a bit jacked up today. Once you get into the higher rounds, it may be a little bit more focused, so don't take any offense if I'm not responding immediately. But right now, it's kind of the chill portions. 8 through 12 can be kind of annoying, too, because we still have a fair amount of walkers, so training does become just a bit more tedious. At least they have a little bit less health then, comparatively. I just moved to a new flat. It's been really stressful and your roots have been awesome. Oh, okay. I'm going to imagine you're from the eastern half of the world then. UK, Britain, something along those lines, since you said flat. It's been really stressful. Yeah, I can understand that being really stressful. I mean, I can't imagine moving again now. Last time I moved, it was incredibly stressful. So doing it again would be brutal. So best of luck with that. It's definitely one of the most stressful but rewarding parts of life, I feel like. If you're moving on to bigger, better things, right? Well, the nice thing about moving, though, is you don't have to do it too often. Right? Huge positive, huge W. Why is my... But regardless, yeah, I'm glad I'm able to make it a little bit more enjoyable. Just watching me fail is, enjoyable to some. There you go, what Rick Toffin said. I do not do this for money, I do this for other reasons. He says very menacingly. It's kind of crazy how that worked out, how he's just randomly said that. But Scotland is, yeah. Wow, you gotta have a crazy accent then. Here I am with my boring American accent. Filthy American. Hey, Pine Oak Audio. I wasn't expecting to see you on my... Jesus, I just like completely messed up my sentence there. It's a dog round. Dog rounds are the worst. I wasn't expecting to see you on my non-AQW streams. I see you again around here, yeah. Nice having a few people chatting. That's always nice early in the streams. It's the early portions of the streams are usually the dead portions. So thank you both for stopping by early. Yeah, I didn't completely abandon the AQW channel. I think what happened was I had something happen where I missed a Friday update, and then I was like, well, this Friday update was incredibly small, and then it would have been a 1-minute video, and then it just kind of like compounded from there. I've been so distracted by this channel that I haven't had the time to continue stuff with that. As soon as I find time to begin uploading there, I want to again. I just really hard to do, right? Still beats moving furniture though, like Nocturnal's stuck doing. So this is round 8, so we're not going to just shoot these guys to kill them as they spawn. We're gonna actually have to start streaming. I'm not streaming. Training. Yeah, I want to continue my AQW content at some point. It's just hard to find the time. I've been so distracted by this channel. I do have a couple videos pre-recorded though. I just have to get around to editing them. Oh, that's a nuke at least. We'll use that here. No problem. Came to check the content you actually produce. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, this channel actually only started about a month and a half ago, so it's not my original channel, I guess is the best way to put it, right? Like, my original channel actually was the AQW channel, and then I have the gaming channel, which was my second attempt. It's called Xingwei Gaming, and then this one is like... Yeah, this one's my main focal point here. Love your editing style. I appreciate it. The editing style I use for this this channel is actually like... I guess it's more intensive than the AQW channel, but it's far less intensive than the gaming channel. Like, for me, when I work on stuff for this channel, it's a lot more about the gameplay, and then, like, secondary is the editing. And then, like, the gaming channel, if you saw any of that stuff... I kind of had to stop that channel because it was like 20 hours, 15, 20 hours of editing per video. Which is absolutely insane. Extremely high effort content. Here it's a lot more like, best way I can estimate is depending on the content and what it is, anywhere from 1 to 3 times as long as it takes to actually record it. So if I spend 3 hours playing zombies, that could be 3 to 9 hours of editing. And then... Yeah, we're not doing too hot here. We're not paying attention. Just a lot is the simplest way to put it. But regardless, thank you. That's an insta-kill. Oh, we didn't manage to pick that up with our ass. I was hoping we would. I saw the gaming one. Ah. Yeah, if you saw that one, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of effort. I realized that with those specific videos, they were worth the effort if it was an established channel, but me not being an established channel, not having the name, nobody was clicking on the videos. And even though the average watch time was high because of the quality of videos, the CTR was just really low. Because it's like, who's watching It's Xingwei Gaming with, you know, 5, 10, 15 subs? You know, like a lot of those types of videos that are like reviews are, you know, only really worried about by people if like you have an established audience already. So I wasn't exactly sure how to handle that channel without having one already. I think with this channel I found probably the best mix, right? It's gameplay editing, more based on my personality. I feel like, and just my skill or lack thereof for zombies. I feel like with the zombie stuff, people are more willing to click if the thumbnail and the title and all that are compelling, even if you don't have an established audience. I also got really lucky that for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm picked up one of my videos a lot. Took it to like 36,000 views. It's not that I'm too surprised that it got picked up. I'm more just surprised that other videos haven't been picked up, if that makes sense. Like, I dropped a sequel to that video that got picked up by the algorithm that was slightly shorter, but had a higher average view duration, higher click-through rate, higher like percentage, just pretty much higher in every single positive metric for YouTube ever. And YouTube didn't push it even like a fifth as much, or even a tenth as much, somewhere between those two numbers, as my big video that blew up. So I don't know what causes YouTube to pick up a video and be like, this is going to be the video that we blow up. Yes, it has to have some sort of positive metrics, but sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Because like I said, it outperformed it in every way, but didn't get sent out. YouTube algorithm sometimes does that. Yeah, it's very random. It's very random, very random. Hopefully YouTube pushes the stream a little bit. I figured a world record attempt instead of our normal Road to 1,000 stream might entice people to check it out a little bit more. Only time will tell, of course. Also, new channel on my feed for channels that have like 50 subs. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of channels that are smaller popping up on my feed recently. But I think it's also because, like, this channel specifically, like, I only look up zombies content on it, so it could be because of the fact that I'm kind of ignoring the bigger channels. And it's not to say the bigger channels are bad, but I don't watch necessarily a lot of the stuff that some of them produce. And wow, that was wonderful. That's the first time I went down in that way doing this challenge. I don't know why they were hung so far right. That's brutal. Now they're changing stuff in the views count. Yeah, the views are going to go up on average on videos, but it's not actually going to be any type of, like, way that streamers or YouTubers, anything like that, make more money. It's going to be more of, very upset with that death. Like, that was just such a stupid way to die. I attempted this challenge a few times before the stream, and I made it a lot further than that, and, I mean, you'll see it in the video if you watch the video when it comes out. I'm going to make sure I put the failures in there, but wow, that was disappointing. I didn't die in that way in any of them. But yeah, the view count isn't going to increase revenue for YouTube. It's not going to increase revenue for the, you know, streamers, YouTubers, video makers, anything like that. It will, on the other hand, from what I've heard, maybe reduce your average view duration, because basically, even if somebody doesn't watch even 1 second of the video, and they just kind of click on it and then click off because they didn't mean to actually click on it, then that's going to count as a view. Or if, like, you know, when you're hovering over something, it starts playing like 1 or 2 seconds because you hovered over the thumbnail for a second too long because you're trying to see what it said, that's going to count as a view too, even if they don't click on it. It's, yeah, views are going to get a lot more inflated, is the best way to put it. But it really isn't going to help anybody in any way other than supposedly their ad partners, maybe? Is what they said. They want it to be better for their ad partners, so their ad partners could be like, oh, well, this is how many views you have, and all that crap.
2 at least, maybe more.
I don't know, I had one dilemma where... What was it? I had some sort of, like, company that I'd never heard of, like, and I looked them up to see if they're reputable and everything. Everything said that they were reputable, and they offered me a sponsorship or whatever, like a segment where, like, I could, you know, they pay me for it. and they offer like $50 for like the 30-second slot in one of my videos. And if I actually checked out the product and it was good, I would have accepted it. But like I kind of should have responded, but didn't, because of the fact that like they maybe got me confused with somebody else, or maybe it was some sort of scam. I don't know, but they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna set the payment just a little bit lower than your expected rate." Because, you know, we haven't partnered with this type of streamer before that does this game, and I was like, I've never heard of that game before that they're saying I do content on, so... Yeah, it was something, to say the least, but yeah, it's supposed to help their partners, whatever, something along those lines. Regardless of my tangent, yeah, just anybody who looks at your content really is going to count as a view. And then supposedly in our analytics, we're going to see something that says like engaged viewers versus like just view count in general. So things are supposedly supposed to stay the same for content creators, but we'll see a bigger number on our videos. I don't know. I don't quite like that because I'm able to estimate my RPM and stuff based off the amount of views I have, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult in some ways. Who knows? We won't know until it really happens. I forget exactly when they do the change. I think one thing that's going to suck, though, is that people are going to assume, like, oh, we're making a lot more money than we are off this stuff. Even more so than before. I mean, this is my most profitable channel I've made, we'll say that. And probably the one that I'm going to stick with, just because I've been enjoying it a lot more, too. And it's just a lot more capable with what's been going on, but I make, like, almost nothing off this channel. So, I wonder how that'll change people's perspective when my views look a lot bigger, despite the fact that they aren't actually. Appreciate you doing my idea for BO1 pistols only. Yeah, no problem, Cookie. Out Cookie. Like I said, I take everybody's comments seriously. I know a lot of bigger creators kind of ignore, or they say this or that or whatever, and they don't really, but I like to try and take everybody's comments and interactions seriously because of the fact that so it's hard for me to think sometimes. I'm just doing a lot of things at once. I don't know, I just like to consider the community as the simplest way to put it, right? Because at the end of the day, when I'm making content, it's not necessarily for me, it's for those that watch it, right? And occasionally that does mean I suffer. That pistol challenge I suffered on. I don't think he's talking about the live stream. He's talking about a video that I posted, Pine Oak. But yes, this is also a pistol. It's a 3-round burst pistol. It looks a little bit bigger because I have attachments for it, because BO3 lets you level up your guns and put attachments on. I have a fast mag on it, which is really the most important attachment for this type of challenge that I'm doing right now. But it has a long barrel on a fast mag, and then it has a red dot on it, or reflex, I suppose. Makes it look a little bit bigger. And then there's this marksman rifle over here. This is the other 500-point weapon in the first room. I know you're a dev on the Artix Entertainment team, so I don't know what games you play, if you've ever played COD Zombies or not, so if you know what this stuff means or not, but I guess it just makes it even more special then. Alright. I just like to use the RK5 over the Shiva, even though some might argue that it's a bit better. I just had to pull the trigger a lot less with the RK5, I feel like, because it shoots 3 bullets per trigger pull instead of just 1. I should, however, actually finish out by using some Shiva so that I can level it up and get some attachments, because you'll see that I have a camo, I have attachments. Holy fucking Jesus, I did not see that zombie. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Round 6 death would have been utterly embarrassing. I don't know how I didn't see that zombie. But yeah, like I just unlocked a laser sight for the Shiva. Like that's part of why I'm not using it too. I have no attachments. Shiva's literally like my least favorite gun ever in Black Ops 3. 2013, I guess. Okay. That adds up then, because I was going to say, like, you could say way back in the day, and some people still might argue that this was way back in the day, because this is the 2015 Call of Duty release. So this isn't a new game by any way. It means... Oh, Tellin, welcome to the stream, man. I didn't know if you're going to come check it out. But I just kind of gave you a response saying, yeah, it's going to be on stream, because I thought it'd be a little bit easier to say that, because describing it and everything versus, you know, seeing the title name and all is, yeah. Yeah. Also Medal of Honor. Yeah, I haven't played Medal of Honor aside from, like, the PS2. I forget exactly what that was like. I know they tried to compete against COD years later and did their, like, whole, like, modernization of it, and it went terrible. We are on round 8, though, so that means we officially need to start training or we die. So... round 8 through 12-ish, training is very different from higher round training, though, on this map, because we... have a lot slower zombies, so they spawn quicker than we're able to kill them by any means. But they don't spawn and run so fast that they truly have the full momentum that they do later on. You understand how I've been checking out your zombie bits. Good content, bro. Awesome, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. It's a lot of effort to create this content. It's very stressful on my psyche, too. Some of them are a whole hell of a lot of fun. Others just, oh my god. If you guys saw my most recent pistols only video, oh my god. I'm like halfway through the video, I move on, I think it was Shangri-La. I'm like, yeah, I didn't work on this video for like a week or two because it gave me such bad migraines. And you also see on like the thumbnail that it says my worst fail ever. That challenge is brutal, we'll say that much. And part of it is like it's not even that like pistols are so bad as much as it was, even though they are, especially when you're going around 25, but it's the fact that like you can't even get a pistol on Black Ops 1 unless you like use the mystery box. So like you get stuck round after round after round just meleeing zombies, and that's it. That's literally it. Meleeing zombies from round after round after round, and the zombies group up a shit ton like you kind of see them doing in this match here, except you die in 2 hits. So you knife one, you get stuck inside of it, and then just like that you're instantly dead like every now and then. It's brutal. I was about to say, some of the zombie challenges would take a toll mentally. Yeah, this challenge here is doing a toll on me too. Not quite the same, but it gets frustrating. I mean, they're world records for a reason, right? Like, if I posted my, like, best attempts so far that I've made today, trying to go, like, a potential world record, I'd still have a fairly decent spot on the Zombies World Record website. But it's not where I wanted to be. It's not where I want to be. I want to be a lot higher than that. And it, like, takes a little bit of a toll on you because you're like, wow, am I really not that great? Despite the fact that, obviously, like, you made a good position. So we're continuing. We're continuing forward. I want to get an even better record. The Giant kind of sucks, too, for stuff like this. Because, like, some of the challenges you can make mistakes, right? You can get quick revive 1, 2, 3 times, whatever. Or maybe you die the first time and you can't get back to it and it's over. They all have their own different quirks and stuff. The Giant, one of its quirks is that there is no quick revive in the spawn room. So basically the first death, the first mistake, is the only mistake. Because you don't get a second try, you don't get a third try, it's already over. And sometimes it's not even making a mistake, it's just random strokes of bad luck. Like the actual run that I had earlier today, that is my best run so far, I died by a very, very dumb stroke of bad luck. I didn't make a mistake, the game just gave me really, really, really bad RNG. Has liked the stream. Blazekins, Angel, Angokins? I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, but thank you so much for liking the stream on Facebook, man. Reminder to those of you on YouTube, if you are enjoying the stream at all, don't forget to leave a like. It does get YouTube to recommend it to more people. And if you aren't already, follow on Facebook, Twitch, or sub on YouTube, as that also helps a lot. I'm lost in these new maps because the last time I played was BO2. Okay, well, we're just doing the spawn room, so it's not too hard to get lost, right? This is the stairwell. That's the pack punch that we can't use. There's a stairwell down there that leads to a window there, stairwell to the first door, the other first door over there. Sounds like a lot until you realize the Giant from Black Ops 3. It's just a remaster of Der Riese from World at War. So if you played World at War and you got the third DLC, it's on that. Or if you played Black Ops 1 and got the final DLC on Black Ops 1, all the World at War maps were on that. So this is just a World at War / Black Ops 1 map. Again, in Black Ops 3. It's very possible people can know this map even if they never played BO3. It was always crazy to me, though, that, like, how many people didn't play, like, BO3, for example, given how it's, like, if you're a Zombies fan, it was the most popular Call of Duty. Granted, if you weren't, like, a fan of, like, the multiplayer, or rather, you were a fan of the multiplayer, you probably didn't like BO3, because people hated the whole, like, boots off the ground thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, and nuke. We're getting fairly lucky with the amount of nuke drops we're getting this run, so, I mean, no complaints there. Although, as we get our way into the further rounds, those nukes just aren't going to clear too much. The hardest things on Zombies challenges like this, like naming what I think are the 3 hardest challenges on this map in particular. Picking up ammo is a hellscape, with this in general. Because half the time it will work, the other half it won't. The other one, rule number 2 is, or the second challenging one to me, is the dog rounds. It's actually what ruined my run. Because if you get 2 that spawn at really bad positions compared to each other, or they spawn too close in time to each other, if you have 2 dogs on you, on higher rounds where you can't really kill them because your gun's so weak, you get overwhelmed extraordinarily easily and then just die. Because you can't outrun the dogs, they're faster than you, so once you take damage, that's pretty much it. And if there's 2... you're dead, and that's kind of what happened to me. And then the other thing that's really challenging about dogs is once you get to like round 17, they start spawning on normal rounds inside of your train, and again, you can't outrun them, and they mess up the train. So you have to use a whole different training pattern. And then the last most difficult, and this is in no particular order, right, of these things, is getting nukes is bad in higher rounds sometimes. Because it feels like the beginning of a round, essentially. And beginning of rounds and after nukes are really dangerous because once you have the train, it's not too hard to survive. It's just setting up the train at the beginning of every round that's really hard because you can get bad luck like I did right there with their spawns. And just like that, I'm 1 hit from death. And BO3 has one of the slowest health regens. Actually, the slowest health regen in Call of Duty Zombies. And, you know, you die in just a couple hits because we don't have access to Jug or anything like that, so... setting up the train is brutal. But I think we've set it up for this round, so as long as we don't have bad luck with their spawns when we kill them and more respawn, this is the easier portion of the round now, even if it's the more tedious one. Until, of course, we have to stop to buy ammo, and then we kind of have to see what actually happens. Well, we got an insta-kill, so that's going to be our train, kablooied. But this is where the other problem comes in, is now we've completely messed up our train, and our only weapon is the Shiva, so this might be GG's. Really bad play on my part. They're just trying to represent what I was talking about. Sometimes I need to realize that I need to practice survival more than trying to explain things. Is the one who hated the boots off the ground. I used to be terrified of those dogs. Well, wait, what round's the world record? So for this map, my best record from trying so far today is 21. Got killed by the dogs by bad dog spawns. I was doing great on the normal rounds, but the dogs once messed it up. The world record, I can't pull it up for you here, I don't think, actually, because I don't have... I'm streaming off my Xbox and not my PC, but I could pull it up on my second screen here. So world record for this map in particular is 54, doing the spawn room challenge. And that's across all platforms. Yeah, 54. Second place is 51. I've never attempted a world record spawn room challenge, though, until literally today. So for me, this is a whole different, why is it doing it? Why is it doing this? There we go, I found it back. So for me, this is an entirely different thing, so I have to change the way I play altogether. I'm not going for the actual world record. The whole point of the world record attempt is just see how far I can get on the leaderboard itself, right? I'm not trying to take away the #1 place from the #1 guy who clearly earned his way there. My goal is just to get as high of a position as possible. And all this literally stemmed from me just randomly asking in one of my Black Ops 3 spawn room videos where I did really well, I thought. And I was like, you know what? We might not be equipped for this, but let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys think I should try and go for a world record spawn room challenge, like, and just see how far I can get up on the board, and we do that for each map, and we, I guess, decided that that would be a decent content idea, because people did agree with me that we should try it. So here I am, further torturing myself, attempting things that I am not properly equipped to do. If you beat it, then you've earned your place. I definitely can't beat that, but I mean, I would love to see how far I can get. I mean, the other thing, too, with challenges like that, even if I find a groove and I get the RNG and everything like that, I won't be able to beat 54. I simply do not have the time for that. One, games can crash because of memory leaks and everything like that, and two, a run like that where you get to level 50, that would easily be over 10 hours. So, I think my goal might be different for every single map. I haven't figured out exactly what tangibility we want to base things off of. But I definitely want to aim for, like, top 30 in the world right now for each map that we do. Or maybe top 40. Like I said, I still have to establish it. Unless the map that actually breaks me. Because each map does require a bit of a different playstyle, too. But my goal with this map is at least top 30 before I give up on it. And before I upload the video. Alright. Let me... Oh, shoot. I don't know why, but my subs have actually been going up fairly decently. Excuse me, on my gaming channel. Even though I haven't uploaded to it, really. I uploaded a short a few days ago, but I didn't actually check to see how it performed, if I'm being entirely honest. But even when I wasn't uploading that video, I do have, like, that channel linked in the description of my videos on this channel, and I've gone up, like, from 50 subs to over 100 subs without uploading to it because of that. And I wonder if people are just subbing because of the link, or if people are actually checking out the content as well. Because, like, a lot of people don't comment when they watch your content, so I never truly know how many, like, hardcore YouTube viewers I have on my channel that, like, watch everything. Does that make sense? Do I still upload AQW content? So Pine Oak, actually one of the developers of AQW, shout out to him. Really cool guy. He actually stopped by this stream as well. And he didn't ask, I just kind of told him, since, I mean, I kind of, you know, he works on the game, so I kind of just decided to tell him. I want to do more content for AQW. The whole big thing is time limitations, right? Me working full-time and having 3 young children and working overtime at work and having a wife and all that stuff. Even though I don't have much of a life, and the majority of my free time outside of family literally goes to YouTube, this channel alone takes up a ton of my time. And whenever I can find more time, I do want to upload to AQW, right? I didn't want to stop uploading for it. I never wanted to. It's just this channel kind of became my main focal point because it's what people are interacting with the most, we'll go with, right? The one that's giving me the most support. So, the channel's on the back burner a little bit right now. I guess the best way to put it, right? If I get more time, I want to 100% upload to it. I haven't uploaded my gaming channel for the same exact reason. Like, if I were to ever become a full-time YouTube creator, I've told myself basically that I would re-establish both of those channels and do all 3 channels at the same time and see how well I could actually maintain that, right? Like, do a monthly upload on gaming, do like a bi-weekly upload on AQW. So not as much as I was doing before as when it was my dedicated channel, but enough that it's like, please don't kill me. Enough that it's consistent uploads. Who knows if I'll ever be able to do it full time, but I would like to. Right? I, however, haven't figured out, like, if I was ever to become full-time, what I would 100% do with that. If I would just do, like, a monthly, like, big video, like the documentaries I was doing on that channel. Or if I would just do, like, general gaming content on there. So do what I do with this channel, but for, like, general games as, like, a side channel. For those that like me from a personality. But at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't put too much time thinking into it because of the fact that there's no guarantee I'll ever be able to do YouTube full-time, right? It all depends on, like, how much YouTube pushes my stuff, how much people support my content. Like, looking at impressions for this stream, I thought the stream would do fairly well, but I looked at the impressions and YouTube is not pushing the stream at all. So, you know, there's a lot of random chance to it. So, it's kind of like winning the lottery almost. Just even if your content's decent. I hope my content's decent. I self-doubt myself a lot, if I'm being entirely honest. I wouldn't just chalk it off, though, as bigger fan base for zombies than AQW, though. I mean, yes, I do have a bigger audience on here than there. I also just enjoy playing COD Zombies more than I enjoy playing AQW. AQW, phenomenal, amazing, wonderful, beautiful game. But I think I just like COD Zombies a bit more. AQW is a great, like, kind of grindy background MMO game, though, for sure. Oh, we're having a terrible start on this dog round already. No, 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 no. Supposedly the Shiva, from what I would gander, is better for dog rounds. We'll see, though. We cannot run the dog, so I don't know why we're trying right now. Apparently, I'm stupid. And I killed myself with my own grenade that I thought would help against them. Of course, I'm fucking stupid. I was dead there anyways. Even if that grenade didn't kill me, I was 100% dead there. 100% dead there. There was no shot I survived that with how they doubled up there. I just hate the dog rounds and just the stupid RNG on them. If you can get good spawn timings, you can easily knock them out one at a time. But, like, from what I've seen, and from my own personal experience, if they double up on you like that on a higher round where you can't really insta-kill them, it's just... fuck. Where is the gun? Where the hell's the Shiva? Where did they classify it? Not a shotgun. It's really not any of these categories. So they put it in the assault rifles. Laser sight. Stock. I gotta get this thing leveled up so I can get better attachments. Because rapid fire is what we need if we're going to fight those dogs. Like, rapid fire is 100% what we need on the Shiva. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to kill them quick enough. So that requires weapon level 9. So we're going to try and do a run here where we use the Shiva a bit more. I hate the Shiva so much. I absolutely despise it. That death hurt me deep inside of my soul. I've gotten to the point that I feel like I have the normal like zombie rounds kind of in the bag. It's the dog rounds. And then obviously, of course, when we get further into the
Too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity.
when we get further into the zombie rounds,
Allied operatives MIA.
we will have dogs and zombies at the same time, but I'm thinking that the Shiva might be the better choice here. I hate the Shiva, but I also never leveled it up and properly got its attachments, so that might be our problem. If we can level it up and get the proper attachments, maybe it'll actually become useful.
Confirmed. Positive identification of 115 on site.
Because if we're shooting them with RK5, we have to, like, hit
Unable to determine
every single shot in a magazine, like, once you get past round 20 in order to actually kill the dog. Otherwise, you're stuck reloading and having to try again. And they spawn so quick. Now, if you get some headshots, it doesn't quite take as many. But it still takes a while. And if you're waiting till you can get headshots, it might already be too late. We'll need the Shiva leveled up regardless for future maps that we try.
failed to secure the intel. Test subject's location is currently unknown. Damn it, Richtofen. Why do you always have to screw everything up?
Being someone who has, like, no patience and is ADHD as hell, though, it's incredibly hard to tell myself. It takes multiple tries. It takes practice. It takes skill. Right? Like, I mean, it is a world record attempt. Even if we're not going for number 1 and we're going for, like, top 30, it still is no easy feat. And I have to just keep reminding myself that. And, like, even the best players die on literally, like, super low rounds sometimes if the RNG is bad enough.
Eat that, you undead flesh monkeys.
Setup can be the hardest part, realistically. Especially if you get cocky or overconfident. Oh, I was just about to say salute your patience. Yeah, I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of patience. Like, if this is just for my own sake, I probably would have given it up already, but since it's for content creation and all that good stuff, I kind of don't want to give up. I want to give you guys the best quality content. I feel like I can't give the best quality content if I can't personally get my crap together and do the things that I don't want to do and suffer through the things that I otherwise wouldn't suffer through. Right? There's no growth that happens otherwise. And we're not going to just do this on, obviously, this map. I kind of chose this map just because it was the map I was the most familiar with on Black Ops 3, since it is a Black Ops 1 / World of War map. I do plan to do this challenge and, like, beat the record for, you know, as many Black Ops 3 maps as possible. As long as, like, people actually show interest in the content, right? So I think I messed up with something, though. Let me see if I have this right. I think I did it right. I think I did it right, actually. I was thinking for some reason I didn't change my Twitch stream from Black Ops Cold War to Black Ops 3. I do appreciate you commenting, though, because it does give me stuff to chat about and all that great stuff. Algorithm, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was a check that. I was making sure that I at least had it labeled as the right game on Twitch. But yeah, YouTube algorithm I could do nothing about. I've learned that it does have to do with the performance of your videos, but not entirely. It just has to do with luck too, I guess. Because like I said, I had the video that got picked up on my channel. You know, it did do good, so the metrics were good, which is why they, you know, they showed it. But I had a video that outperformed it in every single way, and they didn't show it. So it's all just up to the AI bots. all I could do is just keep going, keep producing the best quality content I can, and just chill with my own tiny microscopic corner of the internet. That hopefully will be a little bit more than microscopic one day. But there's so many people on the internet, I don't expect it to become massive. There's more competition than ever. Morningstar J just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you guys are subscribing on YouTube and your notification does not pop up or I don't acknowledge it, I apologize if I don't acknowledge it. I don't always see it, right? I have the audio on the stream, but I have my headphones connected to my Xbox right now. That's the hardest part about playing on Xbox while streaming on PC, right? But if for whatever reason your notification doesn't pop up, it's because your subscriptions aren't set to public. The only time YouTube YouTube and Streamlabs gives that notification is if your subscriptions are set to public, so that it can publicly notify. Otherwise, they're like violating your, bullcrap. Oh wow, this is bad. Where does zombies rank on your fave games, and what would be your top 3? Like you're talking about is like. Where does Black Ops 3 zombies rank on my Black Ops zombies or zombies list in general, or like where does Call of Duty Black Ops 3 rank on my games in general, or I mean where does I gotta go, bro, dude, because I'm gonna check you out again when you stream. Awesome, man. Yeah, Black Ops 3 zombies is good though. Call of Duty though in general is probably one of my top 5 game series of all time. We'll go with that as the answer there. And Black Ops 3 is a top 5 zombies game, just to give a quick answer before you go. Have fun with your Call of Duty. Alright, doggy. Oh, we got a bad spawn too here, but at least it's an early round, so it's not as big of a deal. He spawned out of our LOS, line of sight, whatever. And so did that one. Game's just showing how bad your luck could be sometimes. Thankfully, we're in a low round, so it don't matter. Gotcha, I worried about it a little. Good luck, bro. Thank you so much, and I'll see you around, man. If you do, you'll see the video for this eventually. Once I get my way in. Once I get my way into the top 30 and post it, edit it, all that great stuff. If I hit it soon, when did I upload my last video? Because I like to upload every 3 days. So it's Saturday, so Tuesday will be my next upload. So Tuesday will either be this, if I get it done, or something else. We'll see. We will see. Round 8 is like the first round that you truly have to train when doing this challenge, because there's no way to kill him quick enough. Just get overwhelmed and you die. 7 is questionable, like depending on how efficiently you can kill them. 7 you might be able to get away with not training. But 8 is just, it's the cutoff point for sure. I don't like the Shiva. But maybe once I have the attachments, I won't mind it so much. Nuke? Okay, don't mind if I do. That's definitely the round 8 finale. Goodbye, ammo. Stream did start, I think, a couple minutes earlier today. That doesn't mean we're going to end it a couple minutes early. Stream is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Sunday. Right now, it's currently 6:46. So we're not quite halfway over even. But depending on if we're in a large or long run, rather, I might continue to stream after. Like, say we're like actually on a record-breaking run, potentially. Or en route to do one, finally. We'll keep that stream running. Right now I gotta lock in a bit more. I chat so much and don't focus on what I'm actually doing, and it messes me up. Max ammo. That's a good one, if I've ever seen one. Get both our weapons reloaded here. But again, thank you so much for everybody who's taking the time out of their day to watch my stream. There's almost 10 of you total watching between the 3 platforms, so that's awesome. It's crazy to think that, you know, like, physically 10 people in one room watching me, like, seems kind of like a little bit, makes it sound a little bit more crazy, right, if you put it in that perspective and not just a number on the screen. What the hell, man? Go down. We're gonna have to rely on the RK5 here more, even if we're trying to level up the Shiva. Just because the ammo's right here, whereas the Shiva ammo is a lot more dangerous to get, I feel. It's crazy to me, too, that it's almost a full magazine of headshots to kill one zombie, or 5 shots with that one. So maybe not a full magazine or close, it's 5 shots, it's half. 10 divided by 2 equals 17. We actually got fairly lucky with the spawns this time around. I mean, it is only round 10, but we got fairly lucky that we could just keep doing the loop here instead of having to actually go do any of our long loops. Ooh, insta-kill. Speaking of luck, let's not pin ourselves here and get trapped from behind, though. One more, maybe? Sounds like he's over here. Hi. Next dog round. So we're gonna do our second test here to see if the Shiva's terrible. Even without the attachments for dogs, or if maybe it's a better opportunity that we could be taking. Wow. Half a mag. Okay, well we got bad luck with the dogs again. That reload speed is killer, though. That reload speed is killer. We need that fast mag bad. We gotta get this thing leveled up and try again. For now, it's just RK5. What level are we? 26. 40,000 XP to 27. Holy crap. And these challenges do not level you up quickly at all, really. I figured, oh, this will be nice even if I have to redo it because we can at least get level ups. No. You don't get many kills because you spend most of your time just slowly whittling away at lots of HP with a terrible, terrible gun. As good as the RK5 is early, using it around like 20 zombies. Unpacked. Ouchies. Ouchies on my fingers, not even on the zombies. Oh, we just got the worst loot possible. Oh my lord, that might be the frickin' run. Oh my god, we got the worst luck with the loot there because of their spawns. But we still managed. That despite the worst luck possible, humanly. Oh my lord. Wow, we had to pull out every trick in the book there to get the hell out of there. Because they were everywhere. Okay, weirdo. Why would you say that? Why would you say that, Dempsey? Max ammo. Okay. I feel like me getting out of a situation like that is just further proof that the biggest thing screwing us over right now is just dogs. Not the zombies, the dogs. The doggity dogs. You don't look too happy, buddy. Better luck next time, maybe? Well, you make my gun look small. Ooh. Okay. After this round, during this round, at some point, I really do need to take a leak.
You corner a Dempsey.
Been holding it in for a while. It's getting bad. Get off the stairs, man. No! No! Are you serious? We just got screwed by bad zombie spawns again, man. At least let me heal. Oh my fucking god! Shit like that sucks, not because of the loss of a round 13 run. I can easily get back to round 13. That's no big deal. It sucks. Because it was something completely out of our freaking control. We did the small loop. We couldn't do the small loop because the zombie spawn was bad. We couldn't do the retreat freaking loop because the zombie spawn was bad. So we did the big loop, and we couldn't do the big loop because the zombie spawn was bad. So that was just really bad luck in every way, because all three training methods that we could have used there were completely defunct just because of a couple zombies spawning at every spot they shouldn't have at the exact same time. Normally it's like one or two that gets messed up, but all three just wow. Regardless, it wasn't really a rage walk away, as much as it was like I told you guys I really had to piss. So I kind of just went and took the aforementioned piss.
Hopefully I will not hear dreaded click-click sound too soon. Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten German! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he has done. Mark my
I'm about to make myself suffer though. I have these flaming hot Cheetos I haven't been eating. And I might just start doing that.
Hush this confusion. I must remember my mission. Why I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed.
I should have checked if I had unlocked any new attachments on the gun or not. Kind of dumb that I didn't. Especially when it'll be such a game changer. Especially when the dogs, which is the hardest rounds for us so far. Thus far. Your mama far.
This is true socialist reform.
Get the hell out from behind me, bro. Learn your damn place. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be eating spicy food while I'm trying to do a high zombies round. That was one of my least wise decisions, probably. The hardest part is setting up the trains at the beginning of each round. Like, once the train's set up, it's not so bad. Because you know you're already kind of there. You just kind of loop them, shoot them. But until you get to that point, it's definitely the roughest part. The stuff I put myself through for you people, though. Wow. Nothing like some good old-fashioned zombies. Oh, I didn't realize I never built RK5. Okay, Nikolai, just because you have low standards doesn't mean we all have low standards. One of the other challenges I kind of have set up for you guys on the channel is, and I haven't done it on any map other than one Black Ops 7 map, just to prove that it's possible that Black Ops 7 is a fair amount easier, so we'll see how hard it is on past ones. Getting around 50 is already hard enough in zombies, right? So of course I made a... Thank you so much, Eric Ayola, for liking the stream, by the way. But sorry, one of the things I was considering doing for YouTube content isn't just, normal, like, videos like... Well, this isn't quite normal, but normal challenges, and besides trying to do world records and all that stuff, I also had an idea of trying to get to round 50 on every zombie map ever, but there's, like, one twist to that. Where, like, it's already hard enough to get to round 50, even if you can use everything else available to you, especially depending on which Call of Duty it is. But the thought process behind what I have in mind is round 50 on every zombie map ever. And now it's one video tied per map each, of course. Using no gobblegums. Using no traps, which is an absolute killer in World War Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. And even some Black Ops 3 maps and so forward. But the other thing is wall guns only. So... absolute brutality that we're going to be doing to ourselves with that one, making it to where we can only use wall guns. Literally just wall guns. No wonder weapons. No mystery box. No traps. No gobblegums. Just round 50. And so far I've done it on one map of Black Ops 7. But I need to kind of scale it up, right? See how many other maps we can get it on. I don't want to just do like a random Black Ops 7 one. You know, as hard as Black Ops 7 is doing it with all those, like, penalties, you know, I don't do Black Ops 7 content really independently on this channel. It's all, like, you know, every Black Ops game in one video, every Zombies game in one video. So, one day, maybe. Round 8, though. That means we have to begin training. If we do not begin training, it's pretty much guaranteed death. Unless we manage to get to a sizable amount of the wave with insta-kill. Since that's going to completely make up for the fact that we can't kill him quickly enough. At least normally can't. Alright. Are you the last zombie? No. Are you the last zombie? No. Are you the last zombie? Someone has to be the last zombie. And it's probably not you either at this point, to be honest. It's not. You guys are just taking your sweet old time, I guess. Now you're not. Usain frickin' Bolt reincarnated. Come get your heads popped, buddies. It's only round 9, so my Shiva actually does damage. Yes, it takes quite a few shots to do the damage, but it still does damage. You feel like dirty capitalist? I feel like a guy who spent their entire day off from work playing the same zombies map in the same room. Literally, not even Derice as an entirety, but like just the same Derice map in the same spawn room. What a wonderful day to spend my day off from work. Especially since I'm not doing half as good as I would have hoped I would have. But maybe if we can just get this Shiva set up, get a fair amount of luck, we can actually use it on dog rounds that we cannot otherwise seem to get through. Unless maybe we get some decent luck on the dog rounds and get some non-terrible luck on these regular rounds. Last round, or last run rather, ended thanks to just really terrible luck. Normally I would grab the nuke, but we do need the Shiva kills if we want to have any chance of actually getting the attachments unlocked for it for a better, smoother run in the future. If we can't interact together. Ooh, my back is hurting sitting like this though. Oof. Thank you so much, by the way, for everybody who's still in the stream, anybody who's checked out the stream, even if you literally just joined. I do appreciate the time that you guys are giving me. I mean, it is a wonderful thing. Let's see if I can get my focus on. Get my focus on, baby, baby. I would put on music, but I know that since I'm going to be using my best run footage from this, if I can actually beat my record and get a good world record, I'm going to be using that for an actual video, and then I would lose all monetization on the video if I play music in the background here. But of course, that's not an option, sadly. Ooh, that's a nuke, though. And that one's more half tempting than the other one, because the other one I just had to get a couple more kills. This will clear the whole round of round 10. I'm pretty sure we've killed enough for it to work like that, so let's see. Yep, I thought it would. We are in the Black Ops 3 days, so like if you're at no ammo truly and you buy ammo, it only gives you full like backup ammo. You still have to buy it one more time to get the original magazine. That was probably one of the nicest things they added in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 didn't have much to its name that they added positively, but that was probably the biggest. There's no more, hey, there's a max ammo here, reload, or whatever. It's just max ammo. Refills your mag right on the spot. And that's what I like to call service. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. And then we'll pull this way. Give it a moment, give it a moment. And the zombie just didn't want to move close enough still. He's too busy shambling. Almost had really bad luck on that side as well. These spawns are not going exactly how I would like them to, shamefully. Oh, we got pulled into the last place that I want to train, which is back here. Because if they spawn behind me, that's GG's. Well, I mean, we showed last game that we could still somehow make our way through it, but it's still not optimal. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it's just like basically like the zombies equivalent of PTSD. Our first 3 runs all ended with me training back there. Not even because I messed up the train, but because they spawned behind me and I got body trapped. And since you die in just a couple of hits because we don't get Jug, and because Quick Revive is not on this map if you're doing the spawn run challenge, we are very easily stuck in a situation where the first mistake we make is our only mistake, and it only takes a couple hits to die. So you get trapped on one zombie, especially as the rounds go on, like right now and forward for sure. It's instant guaranteed death. There's no time to react, there's no time to shoot, there's no nothing. You're dead before you even knew what happened. And it's almost like a jump scare because of that, because it's like you don't realize you're trapped on something until you suddenly can't move, and you just feel the run just instantaneously dissipate into literally nothing. Alright. If you guys are watching this on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the great stuff. I know on Twitch there's no liking, and on YouTube it's subscribing instead of following. It is on the other two. Makes it a little bit weird and wonky to say, but definitely, guys, whatever the platform you guys are watching on, definitely try and support the channel with any of those. YouTube especially is my main platform. Twitch and Facebook, like Twitch is where we do our weekly streams, of course, with our YouTube. Facebook as well, of course. So we're only active on Twitch once a week because of that, because we stream every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Facebook, we mostly post our reels from our YouTube channel there. So YouTube is the main platform. I haven't actually put a members ad to this entire stream, I realize. So we have memberships on our YouTube channel. They cost $3 a month at minimum. Like, that's the lowest one. But it does give you access to all of our members-only content. The other ones have other benefits. If you just check them out, it'll tell you exactly what they are. But our goal is to hit 5 of them. This is our first month of having them. So far, I am at 1 of them for the month. So if we could just get 4 more before the end of the month, that would blow my mind. So definitely consider doing that. Like I said, it gives you access to members-only content. We do have 1 members-only video so far. But moving away from that and going to the main content of the video. Wow, there's a lot of zombies. Let's just hope we don't get bad RNG. I feel like the Shiva genuinely is going to be so much better for the dog rounds. Because that's our biggest hindrance, is those dog rounds if they spawn 2 at a time. Or we get a bad spawn. But we don't have rapid fire on the Shiva, so we can't shoot as fast. Which is crazy because it's semi-auto, right? You'd think it'd be as fast as you pull the trigger. Nope. No, it is not. And then it's really slow for a dog round with how fast they spawn the dogs if you don't have rapid reload. So we need to get those both unlocked. Which means I should be using my Shiva right now and not the RK5. Okay, so we actually killed some, so now they're respawning, so they're gonna mess us up if we aren't paying attention to where they're spawning. Like this one, that one was a bad spawn. Not game-ending bad, though, but still not great. We have 4 more, 2 left, 2 right. Another one on the window over there. We're gonna have to actually change our train here and do the big loop. Alright, run this way. Pull them this way. And now drag. Okay. We got an insta-kill. Awesome. This should be pretty much the majority, if not the entire rest of the round. There we go. And now we can go buy ammo for both our weapons here. I like to start the round off with the Shiva. I mean, not the Shiva, the RK5. We get a little bit more movement speed with it. Which is incredibly important, because until we have the main train set up, we're truly at the worst port of the entire round. Because once you have the train set up, it's not so bad if you're paying attention to your surroundings. You don't get bad luck. But when you're first setting the train up at the beginning of each round, one small mistake could be the end of it all. Or one small, like, zombie out of position. And as much as I'd like to think that I'm good or great at zombies, there are some people that are far, far superior than me. Like, not even close level of, like, extreme level superiority compared to me. Of course, for those of you guys just joining, we aren't going for the #1 world record attempt, of course, for the Giant. We're trying to get a high position on the leaderboard, though. So, whatever that entails, right? So far, I've gotten, in my attempts today, a number 60... or maybe 50-ish, I can't remember the exact number, because I wasn't satisfied with it. But we got, like, a decent finish. Top 100. Nearly top 50. Completion, but we want to get higher than that. And this is actually my first map I've ever attempted a world record challenge on. But thanks to the crazy people on my YouTube channel and wanting to see crazier and crazier things, this is somehow what I've gotten myself stuck into. Not what I've ever expected as just a regular zombies enjoyer. Ooh, bad, bad, bad. Spawning, bad spawning. Whoa, fuck. No, 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 no! That's what we talk about when we talk about bad spawns. Not only did we get 2 zombies spawning off the side there, which was bad enough, we had the, like, it would have been okay if we just looped it with the long loop. But it didn't matter, Because the zombie that spawned out that window was not only just a regular zombie fucking spawn, it was a full sprinter. Not a jogger, not a runner. No, just a full sprinter. Literally the fastest zombie they could possibly spawn. If they were a walker, a jogger, fucking anything like that, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. It would have been perfectly fine. Run wouldn't have been lost. It could have been a good. It could have been a great. It could have been an amazing run. But of course, they had a spawn convenient at that exact moment. The fucking fastest zombie that they had. And there's just no way, no way getting away from that one. We ended it here on round 1 because I meant to check see if we got any better Shiva attachments. Because normally, before I was streaming, the trouble I was having was one dog round specifically. I couldn't kill them quick enough with how fast they're spawning, and of course you can't outrun the dogs. You can get them stuck on some stuff, but I'm not so quite lucky for that, as you could tell. So the Shiva's going to be better for rounds like that with the dogs, but we have to first see if we can actually get the attachments that we need. So weapon kits. Nope, stop looking at Richtofen. I don't know why you keep doing that. For some reason it's an assault rifle, despite the fact that I think of it as a marksman rifle. Okay, so we got the rapid fire. It's not the end of the world. It's not as great as what I would have hoped to have gotten, which is the fast mags down here, but it's definitely something. So we get room for 2 more attachments, I realize. So long barrel and fast mags probably what we'll go with once we actually get to that point. Takes a lot to level up these guns, though. A lot more than I realized in this game, at least. Okay. Stop telling me to open the damn door. You're just a cutscene, bro. People have seen you millions, if not tens or hundreds of millions of times at this point. What we need here is to buy the Shiva now. So we're going to change your dialogue, buddy. It's not going to be open the door anymore. It's going to be buy the Shiva now. We really have to hope for decent RNG on those zombie spawns, though. I can't believe the bad luck we've had these past 2 runs. I think it might have been possible to survive that, even with that terrible, terrible luck there, and then the runner, too. If we just held it for a moment longer. I think I just panicked a bit and rushed it maybe just slightly too fast out of the panic of the fact that I just got double swiped by a bad spawn to start. So we just got to learn from that as best as we can. Have a little bit more patience when we're already far more frustrated than ever. It's always the hardest thing, right? Patience is already hard enough, but patience when you're more peeved than ever, yeah, that's when it gets extra bad. Oh, it's okay, honey. I know you're doing your absolute best to be patient, and you're doing everything you possibly can. I just need you to be even more patient. What? What do you mean? I already have aim assist turned off completely on this game because of the fact that I don't want that screwing me over. I adjusted my sensitivity different than how I usually use it, too. I'm not a sensitivity freak like some people. This ain't quite multiplayer, but damn, are these records tough to beat. At first, I was like, oh, I'm pretty good at zombies. I can knock one of these out fairly easy, right? Within the first 2 hours, like, you know, I didn't do terrible, but I just... yeah, I just feel like... very disappointed in myself, we'll say. But there's nothing like you being your own worst critic, right? Like... people tell me my YouTube content's great, my Facebook shorts are awesome. But I'm like, oh, I feel like they're probably all dog shit, and I should uninstall my entire content creation platform. And yeah, I think it's just because of the fact that I really want to deliver as high quality content as possible, so I have a lot of self-doubt. I feel like a lot of people that don't care about the quality of the sloth that they produce are the type of people that are like really egotistical about what they have. But at the very least, I could say it leads me to trying to do better content. There you go. What Richtofen just said. I must redouble my efforts to earn quadruple the reward. It's a very good quote from him. I just don't think you guys can probably hear it super well right now. We have 38 minutes left of the stream. We're an hour 22 minutes into our 2-hour stream. However, like I said, if we get neck deep into a good run, we'll keep going until that run ends. So say we actually have a really successful run this time around, we don't get bad RNG, we redouble our focus for quadruple the reward, like Richtofen said. Man is like inspirational, I suppose, now somehow. We can get this to be a super good crazy run. And you guys can be here live when I beat my own PR, and hopefully a fair few people on the actual wood records. Insta kill. That's gonna get us some Shiva levels. Fuck you. Normally not so blatant with the cursing, but damn, I'm a little bit irritated. You can tell by the voice crack there. Like I'm 13 all over again. I'm finally going through puberty. But yeah, just one more time for a while, guys, before I bring it back up. If you're on Facebook, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that follow button if you're not already following. It definitely helps get the stream distributed more on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, don't forget that like button, hit that subscribe button. Same deal there. YouTube's our main platform, so if you're watching any platform other than that, definitely check out the YouTube too. That's a big deal too. It's where we have most of our content. And then Twitch, definitely hit that follow button if you're liking it. We do stream once a week, every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't really ask for Twitch subscribers, right? Like, I think it's like $5. I don't know how much it is. I don't check it because I don't really ask for Twitch subs. So if you want any of that stuff, or you ever plan to support the channel in that way, definitely do it on YouTube because you get access to members-only stuff, and it's cheaper there too. But yeah, that's the last bit of that spiel. Richtofen just sounded so freaking spooky when he said that. He said, "I do not do it for money. I do not do this for money. I do this for other reasons." See, my impersonation there was probably terrible because that was honestly, for whatever reason, my first ever attempt to sound like Richtofen. I have no idea why I've never done that before now that I think about it, but wow. I feel like it was terrible. Thank you so much for the max ammo. I was wondering how we were going to be able to afford more. Round 7. So this is the second last rain bet. No, I'm not going to bring that up. I fucking hate those like shorts that bring up rain bet. Anyways, this is the second and last round we have before we have to actually start training. Let me turn on my light though. It's getting dark. Can you see me now, Grandpa? The gun does feel a lot smoother now that we have rapid fire. Like, it really isn't that much of an increased fire rate, like maybe 10 to 20%, unless I'm entirely wrong, but that's what it feels like. But it's enough to feel a lot smoother, I'll tell you that. Because I usually hate the Shiva, because it's just like you pull the trigger and it's like, it's not doing it. It's not doing the frickin' bullet shooty thing. But now it is. And you always want your gun to do the bullet shooty thing, because if it's not, what's the point? We completely messed up our looping pattern there too. That was weird. We got overwhelmed far more than we ever have on round 7. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Max ammo! Owie. That's my face, bro. You gotta leave it alone. Oh, shit. Got greedy and I didn't feel like doing the full loop and I got smacked for it. That's like a whole strike back in reality. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Alright. Full ammo on both their weapons. Pack-a-Punch is staring at us menacingly, just like, hee hee ha ha, motherfucker. You can't have us. It's okay. I didn't want you anyways. Of course, it goes without saying, to anybody who's just now stopping by, there's no Gobblegums on this map. No Quick Revive. It's just a Derice remaster, and the Gobblegum, I think, is in the behind the first door. And even then, we still wouldn't use it. I like to do my stuff without Gobblegums. I honestly have no idea what the majority of Gobblegums do, because I've literally never used them. For whatever reason, I've always just, in every Call of Duty Zombies game I've ever played, I've just held on to them. And I just let them sit in a giant stack of Gobblegums. It's like, other people might have wealth, fame, fortune, power. I have Gobblegums. Yeah, that will never get used. But the Quick Revive portion kind of sucks. It basically means we make one silly mistake, we get one stroke of bad luck. There's no second shot. That's it. Zombie spawn where you shouldn't have. Completely messed up your train. Had a 5% chance of happening. That's too damn bad, Grandpa. That's your run that's over. Make a silly little mistake 'cause you aren't paying 100% attention, or you just get unlucky in one other way. That's too bad. No second chances. No third chance, no fourth chances like you normally do with Quick Revive, depending if you can get it back or not. No second chances at all. What's the world record for the starting room? For this one specifically, I think there's second place of 51 and then first place of 53 or 54. We're aiming for like a top 30 finish at minimum before I finally give up. Like, if I get past the top 30 finish and I have one really solid run, that's amazing. If I don't get past the top 30, like, if I don't get past the top 30 and do, like, really well in that run, well, I'm sorry, but top 30 is enough for me. Since this was just kind of like a YouTube video request rather than, like, I aspire to be the world's best zombies player. Oh, my God. But I think a top 30 finish is actually crazy enough of right around round 30 on this map, so... And our best finish so far put us in around like 50, place 50 something, and yeah, we just want a bit more than that. $1,000 kills with the Shiva, and yet we still haven't upgraded enough to unlock fast mags. Tell me how that works, zombies. You give us the best camo for the gun, but we still don't have fast mags unlocked. You think the camo would come after, not before. There we go. Liquid Divinium, used in Dr. Money's factory. Oh, it ended before I could use it. The maps and the records vary map by map. Like, some world records for some maps are literally as low as 30 for the #1 place. And then others are pretty much at, like, round 100. It all depends, right? Like, our best record for this map is, like, in the 20s, low 20s, personally. Like, if we were to do, like, a different starting map, like Citadel, Des Morts, or something like that, we'd easily be able to hit higher than that. In far less time, too, because it all depends on, like, which Call of Duty it is and what map it is. Because, like, everything kind of has a different playstyle to it. A different training method, different survivability thing. And it's part of why, and different playstyles, all that great stuff. So it's part of why, like, if you were to look up the records, like, the world records aren't all, like, held by, like, you know, one person has, like, 10 of them. It's kind of split. Like, this one fits that person's playstyle more, this person you know, this one fits this other person's playstyle, all that cool stuff. It depends on level design and RNG, right? Yeah, so level design, RNG, like for example, like the highest record map on Black Ops 2 is Die Rise. You would not expect it because the spawn room is one of the smallest spawn rooms. There's no way to access Pack-a-Punch. It's just you, an Olympia wall buy, not even an M14 wall buy or anything, just one wall buy. But there's one thing that sets that map apart compared to every other map on Black Ops 2, and that's that it's like the only map of Black Ops 2 where you can get perks. Because like there's these things called jumping jacks. So instead of having a Hellhound round, you have a jumping jack round. If you have 100% accuracy in a jumping jack round, you get a perk power up that drops. And depending on your luck, you might get like Jug or Double Test, so you double damage, or Jug, so you have extra HP. Stuff like that. And if you keep doing that round after, you know, jumping jack round after jumping jack round where you do perfect accuracy, then suddenly you might find yourself with 5 perks if your RNG is good enough. And it's just stuff like that that adds up, right? You have your RNG with, like, power-up drops and other stuff. You have your RNG with the map design itself. And if a zombie specifically drops exactly where you didn't want it to, exactly when you didn't want it to. That wouldn't be a problem any other time, but just because it happened at the exact time it was. So, world record runs, I feel like, from seeing them and knowing the amount of attempts that it takes some of those guys to do them, it does rely on player skill, but it relies on perseverance too, because like there is some luck involved with all this stuff. I know one thing that makes it easier for people that aren't like streamers like myself is like they don't have to do commentary when they do it, which definitely makes it easier because you're not splitting your focus. Which is kind of why, like I say, once I get into the truly high rounds, I'm going to be chatting a whole heck of a lot less. Like right there, we didn't have terrible zombie spawns. We had them bad enough that we couldn't do our regular small loop. We had to do a bigger loop. Because otherwise, it would have just been death and destruction for us. And it just happened again, actually. Although we could cheese it there, but that's a big risk, you see. But I really need to stop demonstrations. What is that, a nuke? I don't know if that's going to be enough to end the round, to be honest, though. It is quite the amount of zombies. And spawn them, but I think there's still more left. Yeah, there's definitely still more. I want this to be the one, though, because some of those guys might have crazy perseverance, but I only have so much free time, and I have a YouTube channel that I have to get consistent uploads up with, and all that great stuff, so I don't have quite the perseverance that those guys have. So I hope that maybe this one will be the one that, lightning strikes. We might not have fast mags on the Shiva, so we're kind of screwed for dog rounds, which is our hardest one. But we're working towards it. That's the best we can do. Like, shooting them right now, like I am right now, is, to be honest, pointless in every way. Woo! That was not a solid tap, guys. Woohoo! No, I don't want to do with that. I did not want to do with that. Leave me alone. I should have honestly known better than didn't even try what I tried there. That screwed me. Oh, my lord. We're at my least favorite spot again. I hate this place so much, and you can't even loop through them normally. You have to do it the fucking bullshit way! The fucking bullshit way! If we had one less zombie on that right side, if it was just 2 instead of 3, I could have made it through there. But I would have been triple tapped. So of course we had to get stuck on the fucking bullshit side. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. Round fucking 20 was easy to hit off stream. Now I was in a fucking stream and I get fucking shit RNG. Shit RNG. $13 is a good number. 13. I like the number 13. I don't like the round 13 for a challenge like this. Like, when I was recording before I started the stream, it was like fucking round fucking 13 was easy peasy. Shit, even getting to round 20 was easy peasy once I got my fucking groove.
What happens next is unseen. Allied operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
13 is a good number for Friday, of course. Jesus Christ. You AQW guys and your fucking Friday the 13th shit. I love me some good Friday the 13th shit. Unfortunately, today's Sunday.
Infestation confirmed.
Some parts of the world right now, it might be
On site.
Monday.
As expected, my memories
As unfortunate as for them.
unable to determine current jump count to this location. 2 at least. Maybe more.
I know that failed there, made a couple people leave on YouTube, which is a shame, but what am I supposed to do about it? Even the cat came to support behind you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cats are in the bed. One of the cats is on the bed. We named her Judith, because I love Walking Dead. I love zombie stuff. Like, zombies was always a big part of, like, what I enjoyed in life before I even played on COD Zombies.
I got a surprise for you. Starts with G.
And, of course, later on after already having the interest in also liking COD Zombies. The Walking Dead came out in, like, what, 2010? Yeah, I love The Walking Dead. But anyways, yeah, that cat's named Judith after one of the characters in The Walking Dead.
Having failed to secure the intel, test subject's location is currently unknown. Damn it, Richtofen. Why do you always have to screw everything up?
The other cat, though, we have his name's Salem. I don't think I've ever gone over the cat so far on the stream. But yeah, the other one's name is Salem. We named her after... Well, I named that one myself. I didn't know what else to name her. I didn't want them to both be named after Walking Dead characters or anything like that. And Solumbum from Aragon. Really freaking cool. So Salem is kind of short for that, but it's also just a cool, like, witch trial they name. Because, you know, the Salem witch trials. And they used the name Salem in a fair amount of horror movies and stuff, too, because of that. And I fucking love horror movies. Horror movies are my jam. You saying I love zombies, everybody in a video that someone sees a horde of zombies through the window and then gets into full gear. Man, I would do that for sure. Like, I love medieval stuff too. I think I feel like I heard something about a medieval zombie game coming out some point soon, but I haven't been like paying attention to like typical standard gaming stuff lately. But I've always been saying it since Black Ops 1 that I would love to play a zombie game based in medieval times. Like, that nobody ever does zombie medieval games, ever. Like, there are melee weapons in, like, modern zombies games and stuff, but I've never seen a medieval zombie apocalypse. And since I always love medieval stuff more than, like, modern stuff, oh my god, I always wanted it. Then the person leaves the house, starts beating the F out of the zombies. When he finishes them all, he looks to the right and there's a cinema crew astonished. Oof. Yeah, that's very reminiscent of Call of the Dead in the way, because if you watch the Call of the Dead Zombies intro, like they're on a film set and they have fake zombies on the film set and they're killing them, and then like they cut the scene or whatever, and then just like that they're fighting actual real zombies, and that's interesting. Back to the medieval zombies thing. That just reminded me that there's a show, I think it's actually on Netflix maybe, that has medieval zombies. And since I watched Walking Dead a fair amount, I kept getting recommended it. And I need to watch that. I've heard a lot of people from the fucking news articles I was seeing were saying that people were liking it more than The Walking Dead, but you never trust what news articles say these days. They just send you whatever the hell is going to get you to click on it the most. Like, and they'll spread all sorts of information just to get more money off of ad revenue by keeping you there. So I need to watch that for sure. I did. It's a cool movie. Are you talking about the Medieval Zombies TV show that I was talking about? Because I thought it was a TV show, not a movie. Because I think it said that it was being renewed for a second year. But if you're talking about like a Medieval Zombies movie, you need to let me know what the hell it's called. Unless you're talking about something different than me, maybe I'm misinterpreting it. I mean, it happens sometimes because like the stream and the like chat sends at different times for me. So yeah. Let me pull it up. Medieval Zombies show Netflix. Kingdom. South Korean thriller set in the Joseon dynasty. I don't know. I'll see how much I like that one though. Like I like Asian style stuff. And their horror movies and their zombie stuff are either really good or really bad. So they're either like the biggest fucking like coolest things you've ever seen when it comes to horror movies and zombie stuff. You get it from like East Asia and stuff. And then other times they're like the worst things you've ever seen because it's just overly dramatic or like stupid. There's never like an okay Asian horror movie from what I've seen. It's always either stupid good or stupid bad. There's this one I wish I could think of the name of it. I saw the intro and the trailer for the movie or TV show rather. It was like a Netflix like Korean one. God, I really wish I could think of the name of it. It looked so cool. Like I even watched like 7 or 8 almost hour-long episodes of it. Like, okay, something's got to happen at some point. And it didn't get progressively worse. It got progressively... I mean, it didn't get progressively better. It got progressively worse somehow. And, like, yeah, I don't know. There is Zombieland. Zombieland, yeah, that's a good comedy one. I heard there was a second one. I never watched it. My thing is I don't really have a lot of time to watch TV and movies. Especially now that I spend almost all my free time whenever possible playing, this. And then by the time it's time, like, I'm home from work... You know, it's time to go to bed, because if I don't, the kids are going to give me 2 hours of sleep, quite literally. And I can't watch during the day, because the kids, I can't just, like, scar them for life. Like the Zomcoms. I don't know what a Zomcom is, but it makes me think of a Netflix show that I tried to watch at some point, and I was like, oh, that's going to be really good, and then it was like a fucking... No, I don't like the zombies comedy stuff. Zombieland was okay. Because it was actually funny, but like, no. I'm a big fan of tension in my movies. Like, if I want to watch something, there has to be tension. I want something that's going to keep me in my seat and make me go, oh, I really need to know what happens next. And usually, like, it being life or death situations is obviously a lot more entertaining for me, of course. Like, I liked Attack on Titan. I didn't actually finish it, because by the time I finished watching all those out at the time, it wasn't finished. And now I think maybe I've heard that it's finished. I have to go back and watch that. But I like that, because it felt like they would kill off almost anybody randomly. So tension was high for that. I love stuff like that. Like, that's part of why I like The Walking Dead a lot, because of the fact that... Walking Dead has, you know, stuff going on, and then suddenly, like, somebody you just never thought would died. I think I missed some combo. Oh, all I was really saying was the fact that I love TV shows and stuff that give me tension. So, like, when I watch something, I really want it to be tense, because, like, oh, this person could die at any point. Like, a lot of shows, like, they put your characters in tense situations, because, oh, wow, that's super dangerous. Oh, this foe's even bigger and stronger than the last. And then every single time... No matter what, there's some way that they survive. So it's tense, but at the end of the day, you know they're going to live. So so it's not as tense. But like Walking Dead, Hunter x Hunter, which I'm watching right now, very slowly. Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, and a few others I can't think of off the top of my head. I love them because like anybody could die at any second. Doesn't matter how main of a character they are. Shit just gets fucked out of nowhere, and you're just left to go, huh? It's not to mean that, like, you know, stuff where there isn't, like, constant death is not tense. There is ways to do it. Like, Cars, for example. Like, one of my favorite movies of ours all time. Like, if we're talking about kid movie genre. Cars. The car movies, oh my god, they're all so freaking good. No one dies, of course. I mean, it's a kid's movie, but it's so tense, and they wrap everything up all together, and, like, storytelling's phenomenal. Really weird one to add into the list, though. I like those shows as well. One Piece is good, but Oda doesn't like to kill his characters. Yeah, that's what sucks. Is I really like One Piece. I loved One Piece. I'm like 1,000 some episodes in. I have to go back to it, but yeah, like there's not as much tension because the characters never die. Always HQ goes that way, as any character could die. Yeah, I've been meaning to give like The Boys a shot. I just don't have Amazon. That other movie, or TV show, it's called like Invincible or something. I want to give that one a shot too, but again, I think that one's on Amazon, and your boy's broke. That's part of why I do YouTube, is like, even if people don't donate, which, you know, doesn't really happen, or even if people don't buy memberships, like I get ad revenue at least for making good content, so that's why I try to aim to get as good quality content as possible, because like the only money that I have that goes towards anything that isn't bills will hopefully one day be YouTube money if I can actually pay off my damn debt. So as much as I love doing YouTube, I'm broke as hell. So that's another reason why. So that maybe I could actually watch those shows or other things. I think it'd be nice. The other thing that comes with that, though, is with all the time I've spent making YouTube content, I run out of time. Or free time, rather. And then you have a different issue is... What the fuck?! Where did my time go? And that's all one sentence. What the fuck? Where did all my time go? Oh shit, I don't actually want to kill them because then they could spawn here behind me. Come on, game. No! 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 Somehow there were 2 extra zombies that didn't follow the rest of the fucking train, and they dropped down right in front of me. How? Why? Yeah, I don't use ad blocker on streams. Well, I appreciate that. I don't use ad blocker in general because I support all my creators whenever I do have time to actually watch stuff. So I always have to deal with all the ads when I watch stuff, but it literally is what it is. I'm so absolutely disappointed with how this stream's gone so far. Like, just stupid shit. Just stupid shit. Like, embarrassingly bad, stupid shit. I didn't die off stream in this spot at all. And then every single time now, it's just dead in that fucking corner. The train should have pulled them over. And I can't go this way and then loop it this way, because if you do, you're gonna get hit 3 times guaranteed. I learned that the hard way. So then I started looping them the other way, where I go this way, then I loop back around this way to pull them to this side, and then I come in through here, and that worked perfectly every single time. And then just twice now in a row, it hasn't worked. In 2 different ways, too. Like, the second time, 2 zombies dropped from right here. Like, so I had to re-loop it, and you just can't. You can't re-loop after already re-looping it. It's already too late, so... Fuck this shit is how I feel.
Why I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed.
Oh yeah, 1000% has to do with Pathfinder and zombies' position. That's why I loop them the way that I do. Because you, like, if you went this way and then that way, if like this is real life, you'd be screwed. But like when you do it in a game, it's because you're pulling them a certain way so that you can escape a different certain way. So 100%, it boils down to the Pathfinder. But there's sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's just bad luck, and I've been killing myself in the dumbest ways possible this whole fucking stream. Yo, Teo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night or great morning, depending on where you're located. I'm over here trying my hardest not to be the next one who gets headshot, if you know what I'm saying.
I must find way to survive this nightmare. Perhaps these machines may help me fend off the wretched hordes.
But yeah, this is going to be the last try of the night, so hopefully I can break my damn record. Like, we haven't even come close to my record this stream, which is crazy work. Off stream, I wasn't having issues with zombies, it was dog rounds. Now, on stream, it's like, I can't even get to the fucking dog rounds. For Mother, go fuck yourself. Not Mother Russia. Nikolai. I'm great, and I hope yours is as well. I appreciate it.
Taste communist aggression, filthy worm train.
So you can control the path of the zombies, like Pine, as much as you can, but then other times, like sometimes just like there's some things you can't control. Like if they decide to spawn, like they could spawn in any of these 4 windows basically on this map, and sometimes the timing's bad on which one they spawn from, or maybe they choose like the one run. Like we died because he was specifically the fastest sprinting type that we could have spawn at one time, and he specifically spawned at the exact time that would have fucked us up. Where if it was a walker, jogger, run, it would have been fine. It just there's the RNG of what speed they come, the RNG of like where they spawn, when they spawn, and yeah. Granted, of course, like when you're in the lower rounds right now, like they are obviously, of course, far more likely to be a slower zombie, and then as you go up, it's far more likely that they're a faster zombie. Obviously, health increases every round too. What the hell is that? A nuke? Sure. Come on. You can imagine that your favorite character is Tails, then Tail, right? Sometimes it's wrong though. Like I feel like I've met people that like they had their profile picture of a certain character in a certain video game or TV show or something like that, and then it's not their favorite character in the game. So, as much as it would make sense to assume, I don't want to just assume. The kids had a big kick for Sonic a few months ago, and like they were absolutely obsessed with it. They got a ton of Sonic stuff, and then just like that, they completely forgot that it even fucking exists. So there went the money that I had.
Supplies for all. It is the Soviet way.
All right. Round 6. Sure, everybody's impressed by round 6, right? Yeah, it's my favorite character, don't worry. Awesome, man. Pine Oak's favorite type of wood isn't even actually pine. It's spruce. I'm just kidding. That'd be hilarious, though.
Hell pigs, my gun is full of bullets. Soon you will be the same.
I can't wait until I actually do a different map. Where I'm not doing a starting room challenge, and I can actually feel like my gun does damage again. That'll be a life changer. XD. Yeah. I was hoping it would make you laugh. I have no idea how bad the stream delay is.
Maximum ammo equals maximum death.
My throat is starting to hurt, so I'm kind of toning it down a little bit. My head also hurts from the microphone on my ears and all that. But I want this to be the round that we succeed. The round we succeed, this will be. We desperately need the fast mags for the Shiba if we want to have any chance for the dog rounds later on. For this round, let's just hope that we don't even need it for the dog rounds later on. Let's just hope that we get good RNG for the one time. I'm calling it. We're getting to at least round 30 this run. If we don't, I'm uninstalling my existence. Everybody will log on tomorrow at Wei. Who's at Wei? He doesn't have a YouTube channel, Facebook page, or Instagram, or TikTok, or anything like that. Never even heard of him. Disappears completely. Everybody just thinks I'm a fever dream after that. We did get an insta-kill though, so we didn't actually have to train this round, which is a little nice. Might still have to though, with how many zombies are spawning still. I hate the Shiva, you hate the Shiva, we hate the Shiva.
What happens when you touch Nikolai?
We all hate the Shiva. Leave my damn soul alone. There ain't gonna be no fetching, buddy.
Let loose the dogs of war. Like lambs to slaughter. Dog
Boy, if we lose on the first dog round, which we have never done before, because how is it even possible? I'm gonna krill myself. How are you that bad, Shiva? You messed it up that bad for us. Wow!
It is only right.
After this stream, I'm gonna eat the biggest plate of spaghetti that anybody has ever seen. So this stream is going to continue until we finish this run. I'm not just going to cut it off at 8 o'clock. Oh, that's a nuke. My beautiful nukey poo. Come to speed us through round 10. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't come again. Not even going to be polite to you guys. Don't come again. I just started sprinting so fast towards that double points until I realized that I really don't need double points. Why the hell would I need a double points? I need a double points in real life. That's what I need. Oh shit, what the fuck? Controller? Hello?
Double points. Finally, fair payment for my troubles.
There we go. Killing zombies. Taking names. Chewing bubblegum. It's okay. I don't like enclosed spaces either. Oof. Here we go. Round 30 plus, boys. Round 30 plus. What was that? A nuke? Okay, a nuke again? Sure, why not? Wow, those screams were actually kind of horrifying. That was a lot of screaming. Oh my god, I was trying to adjust my shirt for 0.1 seconds. It almost died. Never again. Oh wow, that was a bad spawn. I actually like ducked in real life. You probably saw it on the stream if you were looking. Can't even aim down sights here because if we do, we'll just practically instantly die since it'll slow us down just enough for us to, just enough for them to kill us. Jesus, if only I could speak. Sounded like he called me gay and then slapped me. Weird ass. He just did it again. Max ammo. Oh, I thought I picked it up there for a second. Apparently not. Apparently I'm clueless. Damn, runner, slow the hell down. There we go. We're on round 13. All stream, this seems to be the dead setter for our runs. Give me some decent spawns in the doggies, please. Oh my god, of course it didn't. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Not right now, though. Off stream, after it ends.
This Russian is ready and eager for more blood.
Leave me alone, bro. Don't want your goddamn sugar cookies. If I said no to the last 9,000 goddamn Girl Scouts, what do you think the answer's going to be for you? Yes? Well, then you're goddamn right. You're looking extra cute today. The new haircut? Yeah. Well, you could say yeah without slapping me. There we go, an insta-kill, if only we can get to it. Oh, that's some good Sheep XP, that's for sure. Oh, no, 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 no. No! How much XP to level 28? 17,000. Okay, I hate the Shiva. That's one zombie dead. Too bad that ends up being a grand total. Fuck off for this round. Every round, it's more zombies, it's more HP, it's faster zombies, it's more and more suffering for us to deal with. Oh, that's two zombies right where we didn't want them to be. Thankfully, neither one was a full sprinter, just runners. Fuck you. Keep your hands to yourself. It's hilarious that we do the best run, I think. I think this might have been the best run during the whole stream, which is pretty sad considering we were doing so much better off stream. It's hilarious to think that our best run for the stream is literally after stream end time. Oh, well, I did say I would stick around and continue until I finish my final run, so... You guys can always, at the very least, look at it as extra time with It's Jingwei Plays. That terrible zombies YouTuber who can't seem to be anything besides terrible at zombies. Ooh, we messed up our whole train. And we had to fix that. But we did completely screw our train. Just for a little extra safety. Oh my lordy bee, bro. Oh my god, we're in the death zone. 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 And we're dead. I fucking give up. I fucking give up. I give the fuck up.
choice for Nikolai. Where is he? That foul, stinking man! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he has done. Mark my words. Curse this confusion. I must remember my mission. Why I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed. Find way to survive this nightmare. Perhaps these machines may help me fend off the wretched hordes.
How the fuck did you get through that window when it was closed, buddy?
Any weapon will work in the hands of an angry Soviet.
An angry Soviet. What about an angry Jing? Hello, Max Rio 6863. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Hope you're having a great night or great morning, depending where you're located.
Let the carnage continue.
kind of just chilling at the moment. Stream should have ended 20 hours, 20 minutes ago. Technically 18, but we are determined right now. We haven't had a single good run since the stream began, even though we had amazing runs off stream. So we're trying to remedy that with just one more final run. Hopefully it works out. Double points. Let's just kill ourselves for a double points. Why don't we? Because that's what we need is a lot of points, right? There we go. We usually get this gun leveled up some more. We got to get a couple more levels. We need to get one more attachment slot unlocked. We need to unlock the long barrel, and we need to unlock the fast mags, most importantly, to help us get through the dog rounds easier. We can go dog rounds. We're already in one somehow. Like, look at that reload speed. We definitely need that to be quicker. You can cut it a little bit short by doing a hot swap, the double YY crap, but still not enough.
Maximum ammo equals maximum death.
Wow. Round 6. Round 7 is the first round we'll actually need to start training them potentially. Right now we should be fine just being able to shoot them. All is well this evening. Enjoy watching you play zombies. Takes me back to my gaming days. Darn, well if you're not gaming anymore, at least I can hopefully enjoy you with my gaming. Hopefully my gaming isn't too utterly terrible. I feel like the stream's been one mishap after another for me, unfortunately. I'm determined to set that on a fast track, though. But hopefully, I do make your watch time worthwhile. Fuck you! Drop it like it's hot, baby. Get on the fucking floor. Wow, I'm missing all those shots back there. Fuck you, too. You guys can keep your hands to yourselves, eh? Just a Russian man. Or, yeah, I believe Nikolai's Russian, yep. I don't know why I forgot suddenly. You need to get better with the hot swap reload as well in this gun. So let's go ahead and try and put that in. Boom. Is it even really that much quicker, though? No, it's really not. What's been your favorite video so far, Max? I'm trying to get a better understanding of what people do like to see on my channel the most. A couple people basically asked for me to try and attempt some world record stuff, so of course that's what we're doing right now. Has been miserable. But these challenges are never easy. I mean, that's part of what makes them fun, right? Fun to watch. Not fun to do until you succeed. Once you succeed, hopefully it's all worth it. But I'm like my own toughest customer. I do really well, and I still freaking hate myself for it, so. Max ammo. Sure. How did I miss all those bullets? That was impressively bad. Thank you for dropping, baby. Okay, let's go. 22 more rounds to go till we get to round 30, and that's gonna be our goal. Four headshots to make them drop is what it seems like. Man, can you just drop it? You don't need to come out with no head. You can't even see me. You can't even think about me anymore. You got no head. How do you tell yourself to slap me? Oh lord, and we got a zombie on the stairwell there. Not enjoying that. There we go. We just unlocked a new sight for the gun. That's what we needed. Was a new sight. That's what we've been doing this for, right? One more sight on the Shiva. Oh dear lord. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. I care about your lack of ammo, Nikolai, but that's probably because you and I are one and the same. 1, 2, 3. Insta kill on a dog round. Not terrible. Filthy worm train. 1, 2. This is what we need on that dog round that defeated us. Because this is a complete game changer. Like, the whole round, just one shot, one shot, one shot. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. If we had that on, like, the dog round that really screwed us over on our best run. Oh my lord, we could have easily made it a lot further unless luck truly wasn't on our side. Because there is definitely RNG to this stuff. You know, did you guys ever notice that helmet over there on the crane? I know I never really noticed it until earlier today. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that they actually had the helmet for the, like, giant robots from Origins and then that returned into Rise and Druck. I guess they, like, redid the story and, like, made it to where, like, this is the factory maybe for them. I don't really know. I don't follow the story anymore. It just became super convoluted. It's very interesting, though, to think about. And one day I do need to put that effort in. A nuke? Okay. We probably need that right now, to be honest. Our training was not going the best. Too many slow zombies messing it all up. Man, the screams are beautiful. And that's the round. Let's go grab some ammo. I forgot I had to get up early tomorrow. Kids are back in school. They just started last week, actually. First year ever for one, and then first grade for the other. The other one's just a baby. A little baby. But he doesn't go to school. Max ammo. Why did I just, like, put myself in a dangerous spot for that? I guess it's just human instinct, right? Max ammo is always so important until you're doing, like, something like this, and then it's not as crazy important. Not in the same way as it usually is, at least. Everybody group up for me, please. And now come this way. Come this way. Yeah, this way, guys. Come on. Come on, come on. I have room for all of you. Yes, what Nikolai said. Let us dance. I never played BO3. I only played BO1. This is new to me. I've never seen open room have decent guns. So, I'm not going to kid you. The only reason why these guns are doing somewhat decent is because of the fact that they have attachments that you level them up. But realistically, these guns aren't much better than the M14 and Olympia right now. I mean, neither one of them is a shotgun, but if these didn't have attachments, they'd be completely worthless, and they probably already actually are, to be honest, but they would not be that much better than like the M14 or anything, if we're being real. Shiva kind of is basically just the moving forward version of the M14, and the RK5 is just a 3-round burst pistol. Now, if you do like, if you've seen gameplay, like I'm not sure what videos you've seen on the channel, but if you've seen like my spawn room challenge videos, like if you've seen like Black Ops 4, you can spawn with the shotgun and all that. And then there's Black Ops Cold War 6 and 7. One day maybe I'll have to go for world records on those. Who frickin' knows? That sounds like suffering. With those, you can bring in whatever weapon you want, right? So, like, you can definitely have decent guns in those. That all depends, right? Because, like, some rooms, you know, you definitely have no chance of pack-a-punching in unless you gobble gum. Others, it's kind of also worthless because, like, you're not going to get double tap or anything like that. But there are some maps where, like, you can actually get perks or pack-a-punching your guns without ever leaving the spawn. So those, of course, are game-changing. Black Ops 3 isn't quite that far into it, though. Insta-kill. Black Ops 3, if you're, like, a lot of people didn't try games after BO2, and so, like, a lot of those nostalgia people really do love to say that Black Ops 2 is the best ever. I personally prefer Black Ops 2 over Black Ops 3, but then I prefer Black Ops 3 over Black Ops 2 because it's actually progression. I love leveling up. It gives me something to work towards other than just kind of, like, playing, if that makes sense. But for what I'm getting at, though, is I feel like most people that have played Black Ops 3 have pretty consistently said that it's, like, their favorite zombies game from what I've seen. So it was definitely worth a try. I feel like most people that talk smack on it never gave it a shot. And I think that's also the case, to be honest, if we're talking about, like, newer Call of Duties even past that, like, Cold War 6 and 7. I feel like most people that say they hate those never tried them either. But I do appreciate the fact that, you know, you're at least giving the games that you haven't played a shot, since you're saying you haven't seen it before, right? So that's really cool. I love when people have a more open mind, especially since, one, I think it's better to have an open mind, and two, it helps my channel, since we play all the different Call of Duties here. I love all of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love all of them. World of War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, World War 2, Black Ops 4, Cold War, MW3, like, open world. That one, maybe not as much. 6, 7, all this. I love zombies. I think there's even a zombies mode that's like MW3 that's in Black Ops 7. That's like in their like penultimate mode or whatever the hell it's called. I never really give that one a shot, to be honest. But I just love zombies in general. I feel like a lot of people don't keep an open mind and just kind of like play it for what it is. I keep an open mind and go, oh, well, this is what it's supposed to be, you know. It might be better than BO2 in this way, worse than BO2 in that way, blah, blah. I think it's a lot more enjoyable doing it that way, too, because then you actually get the full experience from each game you play. Is that a double points? Don't really need a double points. Guess we'll grab it anyways. I mean, whatever. Don't smack me. Keep your hands to yourself, bro. Oh, we are taking a lot of hits right now. So I guess for any viewers out there that didn't play BO3, including the guy who just said they didn't really play it, one thing to keep in mind if you haven't played this one in particular, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 have fast health regen speeds. So does World of War, I suppose. But they all are where you die in 2 hits without Jug. Black Ops 3 was the first Call of Duty to make it to where you die in 3 hits without Jug. But you have a much slower health regen speed. So, like, other Call of Duties going after this one have their own health systems that are even stronger than dying in 3 hits. Black Ops 3 is actually technically harder in some ways, I feel like, because not only do you have slower health regen, but Jug, also you still die in the same amount of hits as if it was Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. You just have slower health regen, which makes it harder. And then on top of that, as we go further, like, there are zombies at Windmill, like in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, World War, where, like, they'll hit you 2 times in rapid succession. Black Ops 3, I've seen zombies do so much as triple Windmill you, which means they'll hit you with 3 taps simultaneously all at once from just one zombie, and then just like that, your run is over. And the higher the round you're on, the higher the chance of likelihood of that is. And so, it's really, really brutal. COD 2 and 3 Fire, yeah, I mean, those are 2 common favorites. So, I'm getting smacked up here, though, and having a really bad time on this round for some reason. Hopefully it gets a little bit better here. I don't think it is, because we just looped our train the way that we didn't want to yet again. We gotta get them more grouped up so we could do the full, like, systematic thing. The hardest part with the spawn room challenge, at least on this map in particular, is like once you have the train set up, you just have to watch out for the new zombies that are spawning, and the higher the round you go, the more zombies is going to be that spawn in, like that one, for example, after you killed a couple. And the longer that'll happen for. But that's not as bad as, like, setting up the original train for each round. Like, the hardest part outside of dog rounds for me, and probably for anybody, is just setting up the initial train. Because they really don't let you group them up together. Not easily, at least. And then, as you could probably see, they really don't die either. Ow. We're not getting a lot of spawns, but when we are, they're really getting in the way. Surprised we didn't take a hit there. Oh, just the double points, nothing good, nothing useful? That's a shame. We already have like 50,000 of them. Literally. Well, nearly. We're at 46,000. Thank you so much, though, guys, for checking out the stream. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit that like or follow button. If you're on Twitch, hit that like or follow. Oh, just the follow button, rather. There's no like button on Twitch. What just happened there? And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as it does help send the video to more people. YouTube is our main platform. We stream every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can actually see right now that we are actually streaming 36 minutes past that. This is going to be our final run. I want to give it one more shot to beat my record. Not the world record holder myself, of course. Nowhere near. But our goal is to get one of the top records. We're not striving for number 1. Definitely don't have the time or patience or capabilities of doing that, but for sure something. Which map was easiest for you to train in the open room? If we're talking about Black Ops 1 specifically, definitely not Kino, actually. I've never gone for world record spawn room like this before. This is my first one ever, so I've never gone for insane rounds. But if you're talking about like Black Ops 1, I do have a video for spawn room only Black Ops 1, spawn room only Black Ops 2, and spawn room only Black Ops 3, where I do all those maps and just give them my best first try, right? Good first shake. Definitely check those out on the channel. But I would say for Black Ops 1 specifically, Ascension for sure is the easiest to get high rounds on. And that wasn't even really a personal taste thing. That's just the general, like, consensus across everybody. Now, if we're talking non-DLC, I kind of really sucked at both Kino and 5 when I did those, so... Yeah, the only correction I would do there is not train open room. This is a spawn room challenge. So, like, I don't know if that's just a bad translation. I mean, you might be from a different country where you speak a different language, but that might be my bad. But yeah, definitely better spots to train on this map if we could use all guns and all that. What's your favorite COD Zombies map? That's a really hard question, to be honest. I like to think of the positives and negatives of a lot of different maps. I mean, for Black Ops 2, I love my top 3 in no particular order would easily be Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins. So those 3 are really good. But if we had to cut out one of them, it'd be Buried cut out. So it'd be between Origins and Mob of the Dead as to which one's the best on BO2. BO1, Kino is like probably the best if we're talking about like just raw nostalgia. That was the zombie map that started me on everything. Ascension's really cool. I don't really like the monkeys. If they had no monkeys, Ascension would be, like, amazing. If we're being entirely honest. Monkeys suck. BO3, I'm still working my way through these maps, but it's probably going to be Horizon Drock once I give it a solid shake. I mean, everybody seems to love Horizon Drock, and I can see why. Because I have yet another series that I have in the works right now, which is my, can I beat the Easter egg on blah 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 map, my first time ever trying, or first time ever playing the map, or whatever, and I started researching the Easter egg for Horizon Drock to actually give it a shot on that map in particular, and that map looks like a whole hell of a lot of fun. I don't know. I could continue through every one of them. My throat's kind of sore right now. Okay, let's see if we can nuke a couple dogs. Probably not, right? We're not going to be that lucky. No, we weren't, I don't think. This is going to be the first dog round that's going to be truly difficult. But let's just hope we get lucky with their spawns, which we did not. Of course we did not. Of course we did not get lucky with their fucking spawns, and of course I actually pressed the A button, and now the run's fucking over, because I'm fucking stupid. No, we're still alive. Okay. I actually just got so fucking mad you would not believe your eyes for their 10 million fucking anger flies at my fucking soul. Give me some goddamn ammo. Assholes. We're live! Anyways, aside from that bullshit, I hate the dogs on these higher rounds. If you don't get lucky with their spawns or anything like that, it's just, you just gotta hope that they get stuck on each other. What the hell? Why is my controller not working? Hello? Last thing we need is our controller not working. Game! You got it, man. Dang. Clutch, that was close. Thank you, guys. Oh my fucking lord. No, we're not going to that spot. Now my hands are so sweaty I can barely click the goddamn sprint button. And my hands never sweat. A lot of people chatted all at once, though, so thank you guys for that. I didn't really... There were that many people still watching that were chatters, so I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody who is just watching, even if they're not chatting. Oh, my lord. Even if you're, like, putting this in the background, you had to have noticed that was, like, a moment where I'm, like, panicking, because I just started fucking screaming and cursing and overall acting like a goddamn pirate. Now, what's scary is now that we're in round 18 and up, we're going to start having freaking hellhounds in normal rounds. And those guys can completely screw things up. If you go for an ammo box, or an ammo refill up in that corner, a hellhound just decides they're going to pounce to the horde at that point. GG's. You decide that you're going to turn a certain way, and the hellhound's just going to go ahead and come at you because the hellhounds are faster than your max sprinting speed. Ouch. You got you in my background. Oh, well. Yeah, it's cool. I appreciate it, man. Having in my background, having me in your background still helps regardless. It brings up the average watch duration, lets me know that you're supporting the channel and all that stuff. So, thank you to everybody, right? Glad you're still around here, man. And there's our first hellhound in the middle of a round. Granted, it's more towards the end of the round. Still screwed up our train. But let's hope he doesn't fuck up our ammo purchases here. I have 100% anxiety. Like I just, oh my fucking Lord Jesus. It's not just me saying I have anxiety. Like I genuinely 100% gotta have some sort of anxiety disorder. So like when I see zombies like that coming to my train, it completely counters my playstyle because all they want to do is worry about them, even though I know I can't. And it completely screws everything up. As you guys can see right now, like I've just double screwed my train just to try and get him out in the open to kill him. Thankfully he's dead now. Screw that guy. Came for the screaming, yeah. Originally when I started this channel, I like 1000%. Oh my fucking Jesus! I was looking at the chat and a zombie spawned at a random fucking spot. Oh my Lord, blah, 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 Liebus. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, when I first started like this channel, I was like, oh, well, let me try and act professional and like chill when that's happened. And I was able to keep it in, and then I eventually realized, wait a second. Knowing what type of content this is, people probably want to see me scream. Oh my fucking Lord. Don't hit me again, doggy poo. Don't hit me again, doggy poo. Please keep it to yourself! Damn, getting jump scared fucking by zombies now. I hate them. Good luck, I'll be watching every Sunday. Awesome, man. Does that mean you're heading out for that, or are you just saying good luck? But yeah, it's Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Currently, it's 8:44. So it's 44 minutes after streaming. Hell, zombies scared the shit out of me. Fuck! Bad spawn! Woo! I'm so fucking angry right now. You would not believe your eyes, for Jing was so fucking pissed! Jing was so fucking pissed! I don't know how the fuck we got smacked up there. That death there 100% had to, like, that zombie must have spawned and we must not have seen it out of the corner of our eyes like we usually do. God, that fucking sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna have to give this another attempt off stream where I can just kind of chill, no chatting, no nothing, and see if I could do it with the 100% focus. And I'm gonna eat dinner. It's like 9 o'clock. I've been eating dinner. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll have a better run than my better run that I had before the stream. Hopefully, I'll get an even better run where I get close to round 30 at least, so we can have a better position when we do upload this as a full video. But I will see you guys then. Have a great night. Don't forget to leave a like, comment.